What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day. It's Thursday, November 13th, ETF day, just hours away for number one. And remember, we will have seven spot ETFs live by the end of the month. I'm excited. In this video, we're going to go over it. We'll go over the ETFs, what's launching, what's coming, the latest FUD, because you knew FUD was going to come out. We'll talk about every single macro trigger that historically precedes a massive crypto breakout. Talk about what happened with Trump last night. We got a lot to go over, folks. I'm telling you, something is moving in this market, and no one's connecting the dots fast enough. I'm staring at the charts, the filings, the timing, and it's all lining up just a little too perfectly. XRP, it's not just coiling. It looks like the kind of setup where someone behind the scenes already know what's about to pop. But here's the wild part. Because every single macro trigger that historically precedes this kind of breakout, it just fired. And I'm telling you, the last time the government flipped back on, Bitcoin went vertical. Throw in the stimulus checks we received during COVID, Bitcoin went vertical. And now we got XRP ETFs launching during a government restart, during peak market compression, during institutional accumulation. You really couldn't script this any better. Watch this whole video because by the time this hits mainstream news and people start catching on, the move's going to already be over. Without further ado, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that thumbs up button for me. It's the ultimate way to support the channel for free. If you're looking to become a channel member, hey, there's a join button down below each and every single video. You get some membership perks, especially in the live streams, and it costs less than the price of a cup of coffee. Bitcoin, $102,946. It's currently down 1.95%. ETH coming in at 3,506. It's currently down 1.18%. And XRP, as predicted on our live show last night, up a little bit here. $2.33 coming in at $2.49. It's up 2.33%. Total cryptocurrency market cap 3.43 trillion. So let's just jump right on over to this and let's listen up. There you go. Just like that, folks. A literal stroke of the pen. And Trump reopens the federal government. No more drama, no delays, just a signature. And boom! Normal operations resumed. Now, you got to understand how rare this is, right? We've been locked in a 43-date stalemate. 43 days where nothing moved. No agencies really processed anything. No money flowed. Markets hate that. They don't like that. Crypto hates that. You freeze the machine for long enough, pressure builds behind the scenes. Our XRP ETFs got delayed 43 days. But you know what? Today that comes to an end. Because here we go. XRP ETFs are about to hit this morning. It goes live. And now let me talk to you about my sponsor real quick before we get into the ETFs. Let me put something on you that every long-term crypto should already be using. And honestly, most people don't even know it exists. I Trust Capital, they rolled out their premium custody accounts. This is basically the closest thing that you're going to get to a personal Fort Knox for your crypto. It's right here. If you're the type who's constantly checking your wallets, double off in everything, you're terrified of hacks, SIM swaps, phishing, links and emails, you name it. This is built for you. Your assets will sit in their institutional grade custody inside a closed loop system, meaning nothing can leave. No withdrawals to random wallets. No, oops, I clicked the bad link. No stress, folks. The only place your money can go is back into your own account. That's it. zero tax surface, zero exposure, zero drama. And here's the part that shocks me about this: no monthly fees, no annual fees, no startup fees, and no exit fees. The only cost, 1% per crypto. Others are out there charging you 3%, 1%. That's it. You're getting institutional custody here for the price of a convenience store fee. Think about this. Check out my link down below. If you're a long-term holder or even a short-term holder and you're terrified that someone's going to hack your account, you're going to click a bad link and they're going to take all your crypto, give it to iTrust. Remember, iTrust, they don't hold your crypto. Coinbase, Fidelity, and Fireblocks do. Make sure you check them out today. Now, let's jump over to what do we got launching today? Here's our big week. Canary Capital today when the market's open. Next Thursday, Franklin Templeton. Might actually be Wednesday. The day after Frankie goes live, Bitwise goes live. The day after Bitwise goes live, 21 shares go live. The day after 21 shares go live, CoinShares goes live. 2 days after that, you have Grayscale going live as the same day as Wisdom Tree. That is 7 spot ETFs coming all within the next 12 days. 12 days, we're going to have 7 spot ETFs going live. The amount of money that's going to flood in is going to be stupid. Now let's think about this for a second. Solana did in its first, I think we're on day 11, maybe day 12, right around there, right? We'll call it day 10 to 12. They did about, we'll call it 375 million is what we're calling it on Solana. A very good showing. But what happened to the price? Price is actually down. It's minus 20%. What happened to the price when Bitcoin ETFs came out? Price went down. And then it moonshotted, right? Broke an all-time high before having for the first time ever. It usually takes around 4 weeks or so. Why does this happen? If all this money is rushing in, why does the price go down with all the good news and the volume? It's very simple. The institutions front run the markets. What does that mean? It means they buy in advance and they position themselves. And then they know if retail sees just a little bit of a green candle on an ETF launch day, that they're going to get FOMO. What do the ETFs, what do the institutions do? They sell into that FOMO and they bring the price back down. I mean, your retail money doesn't move these markets. Institutions move the markets. It's been the same case with every ETF that has been launched. Bitcoin, Solana, HBAR, Litecoin. It's the same scenario. Yesterday on the live stream and today on this channel in the afternoon, you're going to be able to see a full breakdown of XRP ETF volumes. Exactly what you see on your screen. We have the count of ETFs over here, anywhere from 5 to 20. We know there's 24 out there. Then we have probably another dozen or so baskets that will contain XRP. We know we have 7 launching within the next 12 days. So if we can take, we have 7 going, but we have 11 on DTTC's website that will be launching. So our most accurate analysis should be laying within this 10 range. If we get 10 ETFs, which means we just need 3 more confirmed to hit this magical number, and we see each of those ETFs bring in $10 million of inflow, we're looking at a total inflow of 100 million, right? Simple math. 10 times 10 is 100. We then break down the percent of supply absorbed, and we come to get to our price for XRP, 30-day and 60-day. Why 30 and 60-day? Well, we're basing this upon what we saw for Bitcoin and how long it took Bitcoin to actually start moving to the upside after the ETFs launched. So your base case scenario with a very conservative to aggressive price after 30 days is a $340 to $550 XRP. After 60 days, the number gets a little bit higher, $4.40 to $7. That is these ETFs are doing below what was expected math. Now, if we look at these ETFs are killing it, like everyone's been telling us that they're going to because the institutional demand is there. And we're seeing each ETF bringing about $45 million, giving us a total of $450 million on this thing. Your 30-day conservative price is around $6, all the way up to an $11 XRP. When we zoom out a little bit and we look at the 60-day, which brings up our narrative we have spoken about, where we could leak into Q1 of next year, just like we did in 2017, you'll be looking at an $8 to $14.50 XRP. I did an entire video coming out this afternoon on this on my other channel, not this channel, excuse me, the Ripple Winkle channel, where we break this all down. Remember, this math is all being pulled from a $2.40 XRP. It's being pulled from a portion of the 60 billion liquid supply of XRP that is out there. And it all comes down to if we see these inflows. So for today, or I won't say today, but within the next 12 days, when you have 7 ETFs, you will be expecting to see at least 100 million combined coming into these ETFs. If you're seeing between 100 and 450, we're on track. If you're seeing above 450, strap in, because shit's going to get absolutely exciting, folks. Look, I'm going to leave it right there. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. Make sure you share this video with someone. As always, if you want the most accurate info, the real info, the no fluff info, the not we're going to change our target in number every single month info, well, you got your man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll catch all y'all on the next one.